It was by design?
I hear noise.
Ah, the chemical
Meanwhile,
plant.
at the Black Rose chemical plant.
Yes.
Xenos' thick booty gonna show up? What's going on here?
Nope.
Nope. Janky old Emperor model.
Yeah. Still not improved.
Our supplies of Black
It's
Rose
better
have
here
been
with the
ruined,
softer
but the new
lighting.
plant is already under construction. We should have the first batch ready in time for the offensive, Your Radiance.
You guys got some Kyle facial hair.
Are you ready?
I am.
Oh, I wish I could pull off that tight point. Oh, that'd be so cool.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go. Those are some World of Warcraft shoulders if I've ever
See
seen
that
them.
you do.
Well, he was made in Realm Reborn when they were pulling the inspiration.
Solus? Yes.
Ah, yes, the infamous Black Rose. If I recall correctly, Gaius did not much care for the invention.
What a smirk.
Mm-hmm.
A ruthless and indiscriminate weapon indeed, this airborne poison. It seems you are capable of making decisions worthy of your bloodline.
With no gift for sorcery, we Garleans must look to Magitech to even the odds. If it spares the needless deaths of our soldiers and serves the cause of this empire, there is no method I would not employ.
How very noble of you. Truly, though, I must commend you for embracing your role as Emperor. You play the part of the determined ruler well. Sometimes even I catch myself believing.
Ripping on him some more?
A silent agent of death. Now that I think on it, Black Rose may well possess the perfect aspect. Slowly but surely, the deluge of light has worked upon the ether here in the source, and the gas should be most susceptible to its influence.
I'm sorry, what now?
Yeah.
Well, I shall leave you to your own devices. Go forth and bloody the land with your grand and glorious war.
What a lie.
Wow.
The strut.
Yeah.
Well, you do what, precisely?
Need you ask? I will be doing what all Ascians do.
I am well aware that your kind exists only to usher in the next calamity. But you seem oblivious to the harm your singular agenda causes to the Empire. You cannot have forgotten the events which followed your mortal demise.
Ooh,
Yeah, there we
backstory
go.
time.
Give it up.
Our homeland was plunged into civil war for your failure to name a successor. The edifice you so carefully constructed was but a hair's breadth from collapse.
Are you truly so naive? You thought me oblivious to the consequences of a departure so painstakingly timed?
It was by design?
Well, of course it was. Though I will admit the resulting panic exceeded even my wildest expectations. But how can you be surprised? Throwing the world into disarray was the very purpose for which this nation was, as you say, so carefully constructed. Now, if you have no further questions, I must be on my way.
It was Solus all along.
Since we may not meet again in this lifetime, it would be remiss of me not to offer a word or two of gratitude. I really must thank you for this surplus of vessels. I can mold any host into my own image, but having bodies tailor-made for me in this fashion is so much less tiresome. You dabbled in Allergan cloning techniques, yes? It certainly is a compelling, not to mention entertaining, field of research. And of all the options available, you chose the founding father on whom to experiment. You have a twisted streak to you, Varus, like grandsire, like grandson, hey?
Just chewing the scenery.
If events play out as planned, this will become something of a family enterprise.
Oh?
You will be the capstone of this world, I the anchor and shard, and together we will give the lie to this star's fraudulent existence.
Why is our existence fraudulent? What a loon.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
take some money and some XP for your overinflated samurai.
jeez.
Okay, hang on. All right, I'm accessing files.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go look at the old cutscene because I thought he just like Ascian appeared, which it's not to say that. Wait, no, then the Emperor would have to have the Echo to see him in the first place. So maybe he is in a vessel. Was the body just left on the floor? So, rhetorical question for my co-host here. Why would an Ascian need a cloning device? Because his body reappeared next to him. So why would you need to create copies of yourself? And it's not like there was a dead or a Solus sitting there when he got shot that he could go in there. There weren't spare Soluses around the room.
Maybe there were.
But that was like, he like appeared sitting, you know? Like he would like pre-posed a bunch of clones around the room in case he got shot. Like, I get why an Emperor in his old age would experiment with clones. Because, you know, the Emperor in Star Wars did that, you know? It's what you do when you're evil and you want to live forever. In your twilight years. But if he was an Ascian the whole time, why would he be concerned about his physical form? Or why did he even age in his old form? So I guess he became an Ascian at some point, perhaps, or he transcended to
that's
Ascian.
a good point too, right? Because the Emperor was a character 1.0, wasn't he?
Someone was telling us that, yeah, that they were able to kind of put the whole story together because they played 1.0.
And the Empire hasn't been around that long, so Solus is saying that that's why I built it. Like, was it Solus in 1.0?
All right, let's see. All right, Xenos. And as he rolls down the steps, also the guard looks at him. So the guard would have to have the Echo too in order to see an Ascian. Unless it's like Tatar, who is like, is something there? Like, they're like, oh, a faint darkness just rolled down the steps.
But hold up. Because, no. We're not, he's in a body. He's in a clone body. That's why everyone can see him. It's just like everyone can see Xenos.
But how did he, but was there just a dude body hanging out, sitting down in the side of the room?
Well, we've established they can teleport, right? Even when they're possessing someone like Thancred. So remember, because Thancred, when he was possessed by La Habrea, he was teleporting all over the place.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and there's a dead Solus there on the ground. Yeah, he didn't despawn like Nabrielis did.
Yeah,
but, yeah.
So in that case, yeah, you know, so it wouldn't matter how close the clone bodies are. You grab a clone and you teleport back.
Oh, that's an interesting thought. Yeah, so he teleports to a clone, climbs inside, teleports back sitting. Yeah, you're right.